we have a wonderful announcement to talk about what Council decided 2 weeks ago in regards to our next quarter around whether we resume worship in the building along with other things or we remain virtual. Council decided, since we have shifted back to a phase in safer at home, to stay virtual for the months of December, January, and February. And while this means that we will not get to be in person in the ways that we would love to be, we, as your staff here at Calvary, are continuing to find ways to connect with you, ways for you to celebrate the holidays, and we wanted to share some of that. So you're going to be hearing from Calvary staff in a couple of capacities. You're going to be hearing how you can still experience Christmas, or how our VIPs are still being reached out to and connected to. And you're going to hear about the results from the Worship Christmas survey that you all filled out, and if there's a chance for any in-person worship opportunities for Christmas. So we are here to give you as much information as we can and to remind you of all the ways that we are connecting with one another. I get to begin, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to our congregational care team leads. These are folks who are texting, emailing, writing notes, calling folks on their congregational care team to check in. It's allowing all of our church members to be reached out to. And I will say, if you have not had a call, email, text, some form of communication from your congregational care team lead, let me know. We're trying to find any gap that might be in our system, and we want to make sure you're getting reached out to. In addition, we have Calvary at Home for the holidays. You're going to hear about pieces of Calvary at Home for the holidays from a couple of my colleagues, but what I'm excited about is you will receive a mailing from us with a little token of appreciation and reminder that we love and care for you, and that will be coming in early December. In addition, all of our faith formation opportunities are continuing. Groups are deciding how long they stay virtual, but most of them are continuing to keep with the schedule they have and continue finding meaningful ways for us to connect. If you're going, I'd love to connect to one of these, just email me and I will be sure to do so. Calvary, we are so grateful to you for your flexibility, you're willing to try new things, and for caring for one another. Thank you so much for loving each other so well during this difficult time. While we will be deeply saddened not to be with each other, I hope you are excited to hear from my colleagues ways that you will get to connect uniquely this particular December through February.
Hi everyone, Pastor Alice here. I am here to go over those survey results with you. We sent out a worship survey about a week and a half ago, and we got about 98 responses, and I'm going to go over those results. First question was, would you attend a 30 to 40 minute Advent Lessons and Carols service in the sanctuary in December? 39 said yes, 57 said no. We also asked what day/time would you be most likely to attend. The majority said, 23 people said weekend midday, 18 said weekday evening, 14 said weekday midday, and 12 said weekend evening. Next question. On Christmas Eve, which service options are you most likely to attend? You could check more than one here. We had 31 check that they would attend a casual midday service in the parking lot. We had 66 say that they would attend a liturgical candlelight service live streamed from the sanctuary. 22 said that they would attend a virtual Christmas pageant. 23 said they would attend candlelight and communion service in the sanctuary. 5 had other comments, and some of those were, it depends. If COVID cases are on the downturn, they would attend. And because of our age, we're not comfortable gathering at this time. Next question is, what is your preference for Sunday morning worship with all the safety precautions and guidelines in place? 80 of you selected your preference to be virtual pre-recorded service. So continuing what we are doing now on YouTube. 13 of you, your preference is multiple services each Sunday. And 3 of you selected other, and a few comments. What about having a live service stream from the sanctuary with no attendees? Whatever the staff thinks is best, and not willing to commit to either of those. Number 5 was the same question before the gathering. So what's your preference for attending the gathering? 83 of you had virtual pre-recorded as your preference. 8 of you said multiple services each Sunday, and 5 of you said other, with answers like live stream with people in a live service, whatever the staff thinks is best, and a few of you marked that you don't attend that service. Question number 6, as the weather gets colder, would you attend a monthly worship service in the parking lot? 67 of you said no, 29 of you said yes. And final question on our survey, which scenario do you feel comfortable returning to in-person indoor worship? All right. 9 of you checked that you were ready now with all the precautions and guidelines in place. 21 of you prefer to wait until you can sing and have lay leadership. 5 of you want to wait until we can have church school classes, childcare, fellowship hall, that sort of thing. 52 of you said you prefer to wait until there is a vaccine or a significant reduction in COVID-19 risk. 9 of you selected other, with some responses like enjoying the virtual worship experience, and I prefer whatever solution puts the least burden on the staff. Let's see, honestly open to whatever scenario or combination of these works best. First choice is in-person weekly parking lot services. Could we try option 1 for a few weeks? And somewhere between option 1 and option 4. Okay, so with these results in mind, for Christmas we are going to have a virtual liturgical communion and candlelight service and a virtual pageant. So we have both of those elements of Christmas Eve, where we have a more family-oriented service and worship opportunity, and candlelight and communion service. We are going to wait until a few weeks later when we are more aware of COVID numbers to make a decision about an in-person Christmas service opportunity. Because numbers could change in a few weeks or they might rise, we're not sure. So we recommend that you just keep an eye on the e-news. We will let you know once we make a decision about in-person Christmas worship opportunities. But we will have a virtual candlelight and communion and a virtual Christmas pageant. So those are our decisions as of now. Communication-wise, I just recommend that you keep an eye out for the e-news every week. That is our main way of communicating with you. If you don't receive it, you let me know. Email, I have learned the last 8 months, is very sneaky in the ways that it can work and not work. So if it's not showing up in your inbox, email me or call me, and I will do my best to quickly fix that problem for you. Also, our website is a really good way to get all of our worship videos, any updates, the pastor update each week. And so we just recommend that you keep visiting that for updates. That is the results that I have for you. Thank you to everyone who filled out our survey. Your input is so valuable to us, and it really helps clarify a few things for us and helps us make decisions in such a difficult time. So we just thank you for your input and being willing to take a survey with us. And thank you for watching my segment, and I hope all of you watching are doing well.
Hi everyone! So I wanted to give you a quick update about what's been going on with children's ministry at Calvary. So as you know, we finished our virtual VBS, which was amazing, and we had 16 kids attending, and we used the curriculum from Illustrated Ministry called Compassion Camp, which was a perfect title for this pandemic time. We are now doing the same company, Illustrated Ministries, Sunday school curriculum called the Beatitudes. This children's curriculum is great. It's 12 sessions, and the kids can do it whenever they want. It comes with discussion questions, reflection, prayers, activities, and of course, some illustrations too that they can color. They have their own coloring pages. We just had on the 24th of October, we had our kids come and pick up Halloween and Thanksgiving bags to take home. I filled them with all sorts of candy, most definitely, and little knickknacks, sunglasses, painting tools, and all sorts of different crafts and bouncy balls and all that. So that was very fun, and I hope that the kids enjoyed those. But coming up, we will have our Christmas bags, which we will find a time when it's not snowing and freezing in Colorado to have the kids come pick up their Christmas bags in December, which is only a month away. And the last thing I wanted to share with you is about our virtual Christmas pageant, which we will be having at Calvary. And it is also done by the Illustrated Ministry, which has just been a huge hit this year. It's titled Do Not Be Afraid, and it'll just go through our Christmas story, the story of Jesus' birth, and have all sorts of characters such as Mary and shepherds and the Magi and King Herod, everybody. So we are just going to have a lot of fun with that. So keep an eye open and get ready to have a virtual Christmas pageant, Calvary's first virtual Christmas pageant, may I add, the week of Christmas. And I hope you all have a wonderful November. Take care.
Hi, Calvary. David here. And just a couple of quick announcements about music items as we approach Advent and Christmas. As you know, because of the pandemic, we won't be having a Christmas concert, which is just breaking my heart. But we can wait, and we'll do it next year. What we will be doing is continuing music making in all of our worship services, and I'm going to continue to try to make it as varied, involving as many of you as possible, as well as our wonderful bell choir, Jubilation, as I'm stirring and thinking about this, a way to do it safely and socially distanced, wearing our masks here at church in our sanctuary, especially for Advent and Christmas. I hope that it brings some really added diversity to the music. Also, in Pastor Morgan's Faith Formation Ministry outreach, she has conceived of a Home for the Holidays theme, and part of this will include sending out carols for you to enjoy and sing in your home together. It will be a small collection, and it will also include access to a couple of recorded pieces that I'll do for you for Christmas. And lastly, I just want to remind you that the hymn request line is still alive and kicking, so feel free, if you ever get the urge or the craving to hear one of your hymns, drop me an email and let me know, and I will do my best and to as quickly record with guitar or a piano track, or if I get really fancy, I'll ask Denise to help me virtually one of your favorite hymns. So we're just thinking of you and sending out much love. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Greetings. I'm Mary Hulst. It is my joy and indeed my privilege to minister to a group in our congregation that we call our VIPs, very inspiring people. These are folks who are homebound or live in care facilities or have a unique health need or are 90 years of age or older, and some of these folks are very able and very active. How inspiring is that? All of them are inspiring with their courage, their strength, their resilience, and their faithfulness. I try to maintain connection with them through periodic phone calls, through a personal note that I send every week, through the pastoral letters that I take off of the e-news on Friday, enlarge and then send to them, particularly those who do not have access to internet. There are occasions when there can be in-person visits. Some of our care facilities have opened that up now. And 2 times during the COVID, I have made something in my kitchen to deliver to each of them as a reminder that they are loved and not forgotten. There are many ways that we can connect with each other, but right now I am so particularly thankful for worship every week, for the creative and well-crafted worship that is inspiring and keeps us connected to each other, to our pastoral staff, to our musicians, to many in the congregation who participate. What a gift that is in a connection to God and each other. I am deeply grateful.
Calvary, if you have any questions about building usage or digital worship or any of our virtual faith formation opportunities, just contact any one of us. We are here for you, and we are grateful that you are here for each other. Thank you for being the church.